Happy Sabbath. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my heart and my thoughts again today. As I was pondering what I wanted to share, because I have so many things that I would love to share, and that I'm going to share. Just when is always the question. I had this one thought while I was pondering, and then I got a second witness about it. So today I'm going to talk about dreams and visions. This is one of my favorite topics. My husband and I actually just read a book about dreams, which I'd never done before. But I mean, I've read books and obviously movies and like scriptural accounts of people's dreams, but never a book about dreams. And it was awesome. We had a great time. And it was cool because one of the assignments in the book, it said to ask a question before you go to sleep and then receive the answers in your dream. And when I did that, I had dreams that included all of the archetypes that we had read about that night in the book. And just the people who were involved, and it was all just so perfectly orchestrated. I was like, thank you for this gift. I love dreams, and I am grateful for the gift of dreaming and the interpretation of dreams and of receiving visions and the interpretation of those visions if there is an interpretation needed or further instruction needed. I actually wrote a document one time. Someone asked me if I would just write down everything that I had learned from my lived experience or had been taught by my holy ones about dreams and visions. And so if you're interested in reading that, I just shared it with a friend this week, actually, and because she asked me about a dream that she had had. And so if you're interested in reading that, you can text me, or I don't know, I guess if you don't know me personally and you're watching this, I don't know how you would you would ever see this, but yeah, somehow you can get a hold of me, I guess. But throughout my life, I've had dreams. Like, I have dreams that I still remember from when I was a little kid. There was this one dream that I had repeatedly. And just certain times I've been plagued by nightmares or visions in the night. And in the day sometimes even. But luckily, blessedly, I've learned how to shield myself or to stand in it and receive the message so that I don't have to keep seeing that over and over, or how to take care of the circumstances around me that were inviting those negative influences in. But dreaming has always been an important part of myself and of my spiritual instruction, specifically beginning in July of 2016 when I decided to fast for the rest of my life from refined sugar. It was huge. Like, I was so addicted, and even now I still need to be careful about my intake of, honey or coconut sugar, things even that have like a lower glycemic index, just because of the way my body processes it. Anyway, so I decided to fast from sugar for the rest of my life, and after 40 days of that fast, after beginning that fast, I began to dream every night, intentionally, receiving instruction, and also having visions, both in the nighttime and in the daytime. Because I think daydreaming is really fun, but it's a distinct experience to receive a vision or a dream. I think dreams come unbidden often. And as we experienced after reading that book, you can ask for specific things to come up in your dreams from your subconscious. But I still believe, for the most part, dreams come from within us. I guess they can be placed. But for the most part, I think dreams come from within us, and visions are given to us. Dreams are given also, but there's a distinction. You could just feel it. It's just different. At least me. I can feel it. It feels different when it's a processing dream or something that's coming up for me. So, dreams can be instructive through the symbols of the dream. Dreams can be instructive depending on who is in the dream with you, if it's in first person or third person, or if there's a specific guide where you can interact and ask questions. Those are really cool dreams when I realize I'm dreaming, and so then I can just shift the dream. Like if it was going poorly, you know? But sometimes I receive memories in dreams or future possibilities in the dream. And so then when I wake up, I get to ask, okay, why did I receive this now? Is this the only possibility? Are there other possibilities that if I make a shift, they won't come to pass? Or can I learn the lesson at a spiritual level or an energetic level? Or does it need to physically manifest for me to receive the learning? Do I need to share this with the other people who were in the dream? I can hear my kids playing outside in the front yard. It's such a beautiful day. The trees are starting to blossom. Sorry to get sidetracked. But another one of the reasons why I decided, yes, today is the day for dreams, is because I had the experience last night of a layered nightlife where I had dreams and visions. I personally believe that we can, our spirit isn't stuck, trapped, has to stay in our bodies as we sleep, and that we can go it's hard to find the words to explain my experience, but my lived experience is that me, Allison, can be here, but I am also another place. And so, and often I love nursing because I get up in the night and have that quiet time that's peaceful, where I can connect with my holy ones. And that's always been, in all of my time as a mother, that's always been a sacred time for me. Even if it was really taxing on my physical body, it is a beautiful gift to me. So last night I had dreams, and so this year one of my New Year's resolutions is to reach out to people when they are in my dreams. I love getting to have a wide circle of friends and family around me, and because of my life circumstance right now, where I need to be very focused at home with my children and with my husband, I don't get to reach out to people much, at least my level of much. And so I get to reach out to people in my nightlife, and I really love it, and I'm so grateful for that gift of getting to be with people who I don't usually get to interact with in the day. I get to in the night. And so I I had a dream about one of my college roommates, and I won't share the details of it because I feel like it's specific to me and to her. And so when I woke up, because of my New Year's resolution to reach out to people, then I text them, or I call them, or Marco Polo them, or speak to them in person and share my dream with them. And if I can't do that for whatever reason, then I just like heart message that person, like, or pray for them. But layered on top of the dreams that I was having were also spiritual learnings from things that I've been experiencing, and some teachings that, excuse me, that I had heard the night before when I went to sleep. I went to sleep pondering these teachings that I had heard. And so when I got up in the night to nurse my baby, I got to receive true messengers to me, got to receive in vision an answer to what was in my heart and what was on my mind. And so it was just a perfect example of these dreams. And so then when I went back to sleep, I continued the dream that I had been having about my college roommate and those circumstances. But then the vision happened in the middle. And I've even had experiences where they're like parallel. I don't wake up in the night, but I receive like spiritual instruction and learning and experience while also process dreaming. And sometimes they intertwine and sometimes they don't at all. But I'm grateful for the gift. I rejoice. I rejoice in the way that my holy ones teach me. It's perfect for me. The things that I receive, I honestly believe I couldn't learn any other way. They say one phrase, and it holds libraries of meaning for me because of the circumstance or the life experience where I first heard that phrase. Or one person comes to me, and because of the situation and the circumstance and the learnings and the time even of that person being in my life, if they show up in a dream, there's just deep context. And it's so rich and personal. And it's such a gift. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I'm grateful for the spiritual heritage that I received of dreams that were written in the scriptures that I grew up reading, so that I would have that example to know. I mean, some of the dreams are so just wild. You know, there's these skinny cows that eat fat cows. Watch out, there's gonna be a famine. Or, you know, there's this big statue made of lots of different material and it falls over because of a rock that came down the mountain. Like, or walking along an iron rod to a tree of life. I'm grateful for the gift of dreams, and for the gift of interpretation of dreams, and for visions, and also visitations that come in the nighttime. And whether I'm in the spirit or in the body, they are just as real to me. Both my nightlife. and my day life. So, thanks for listening to my heart about dreams. Shabbat Shalom.